Tell him run it up. I wake up. Yeah.
I wake up, flex, I'm down now.
Check.
No drip, this
Wet.
Tell him run it up. No sleep, no
Rest.
Might crash, might
Wreck.
but first I
Stretch.
Tell him run it up. I wake up,
Flex.
I'm down now.
Check.
No drip, this
Wet.
Tell him run it up. No sleep, no
Rest.
Might crash, might
Wreck.
but first I
Stretch.
Tell him run it up.
9 out of 10 roll through my hands, I'm by my lonely. Turned to a savage, now my baby wants to hold me. I love my fans, don't need no friends, I got my homies. Thought I could trust you, I find out you tried to zone me. I'm number one up on that court, I'm Nick McGrady. The first one in, the last one out, can't call me lazy. Put in my hours, send the invoice and they pay me. I need 6 rings like MJ and Tom Brady.
I need 6 rings.
Greetings. We are here, Ebony Sports Reporters. We say to everyone, share. Ebony Sports Reporters, and we got Coach Bernard Brown in the house, and this is his birthday month, so we're going to say happy birthday, Coach Bernard Brown. Every day of this month is his birthday celebration.
That's right. Every day, every single day. It's what? Day 4? And I done been drunk every day. I'm gonna celebrate this one, man, because I'll be 61 years old and I don't know how many days God got me. So I'm gonna enjoy it, every last one of them. So,
When your birthday on the 13th?
August the 13th. That's right. Yeah. If y'all want to, if anybody out there want to send me some gift, just send it to me. and if y'all want to know where I'm at Harold's.
We don't know where Harold's at.
No, y'all don't. I'll send you. I'll send you some. Hey, I'm gonna leave that alone.
Because this is a family show. Show.
Yeah.
And we got Coach Julius Hall in the house. Coach Julius Hall, what jersey is that you got on right there, Coach Julius Hall?
You see it, San Francisco 49ers. I stay fresh, I stay fresh with a nice jersey, Stay fresh.
That's Ronnie Lott or O.J. Simpson?
O.J. Simpson.
It's a Barlow, if I'm not mistaken.
All right. So and we throw this out there. We say again to everyone, share. Glad to have everybody joining us. And this is Ebony Sports Reporters. So we got the first topic. The first topic is JJ Deloach, who's from Savannah, Georgia, who went to Herschel V. Jenkins High School, then transferred to Berkmar, then went to VCU, coached at VCU, then left, and now he was a top recruits in the country with regard to the transfer portal. He is now going to UGA, but he recently, and some of them went to Italy, and he talked about he want to show the Savannah youngins that is more to the world. So, Coach Bernard Brown, what's your thoughts with regard to JJ Deloach, Jalen Deloach?
Hey. Man, you know what? Hey, I love that young man. I seen him about 2 weeks ago at Swanee. He went to represent the Migos team. And I told him I was proud of him. I told him, great job. I ain't a Texas daddy, and ain't too many people. It's a lot of kids that I like. And there's very few kids that I love, but I love that young man. He came from a great family. I think he's gonna do his thing at University of Georgia, and I'll see him in the NBA in the next year or two. Definitely, and that's straight up being real.
What's his class?
I think he's going to be a junior. I think
he's going to be a junior. Yeah, he's going to be a junior. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's going to be a junior. And this boy can flat out, I seen him, this boy can flat out play. Right now, if he decide to play his junior year and decide to come out in his 12th year, decide to come out, when he's a senior, I guarantee you probably be a top 20. Player in draft 20, and that's serious being real.
Yep. And Coach Julius Hall, what's your thoughts?
Well, he's Savannah bred. You got great genes. DNA is real great. His coach was a great ball player, and all his kids, he groomed his kids to not only be competitive, as y'all will see after a while, but to also be ready academically. And that's what it's all about. You got to have something that he says all the time. He don't want his kids to fall back on nothing. He wants his kids to fall forward. And that's what Coach Rob DeLoach is, a great guy. We miss him swiping his credit card, was cussing ass.
A family show. A family show. Oh my God.
But, anyway, that is great. We're looking for his son at Florida State also to go pro also in football. So it's just great. Yeah, representing Savannah well.
Yeah,
and, that's what it's all about. And Jalen, make sure we get the Georgia tickets.
And he went to Jenkins, didn't transfer to Bergman. We don't care what nobody else say. That's what happened. That's the story.
Hey, let me tell you something, Jamal. Jenkins, okay. Have you ever been to Bergman when they play basketball in Bergman gym?
No, I have not.
Man, it is. I'm telling you, Julius and Jamal, it is packed. I'm telling you right now. The game start at 8. If you don't get there by 5, you ain't gonna even have no seat. And they got the Amigo boys. They got the VIP. Soon as you walk in, they sitting there. I mean, I have never seen no high school like this when no boys get ready to play, because the Migos, when I say put money in,
who's the Migo?
The Migos. Offset, and all of them.
They went there, or they just?
No, they went there. They went there. They support them. They have the AAU team. And let me tell you a story, and I know I'm off the record. So I'm at Swanee Sports Academy, right? So I'm trying to hey, walk in, let the traffic know, and it's packing here, because I know their team was playing. Man, those boys pull up in a Lamborghini. They pull up in Jaguar. When they pulled up, they put up in the front of the door. So I said, who cars are these here? Right? So I'm like, no. Y'all got to move. Y'all got to move, right? So one of them say, they call me Unc. Unc, I ain't your uncle. Say, Unc, man, you don't know who we are. I said, look here. I don't know who you is, but I know one thing. Y'all better move these cars and take it back in the back, And so they started laughing, you break the ice and stuff. But man, once I found out who they was, I was like, man,
they're about to have you fight.
All right, man, there's you. Man, I was like, boy, y'all don't know what's wrong with y'all. And ever since then, they call me Unc. Every time they come in, Unc, man, this me. I was like, man, look here. I don't care who you is, but you need to move those cars. But they got a great organization. They put out the money, and they support this school, man. I'm telling you, when you walk in there, man, if you ain't in there by 5 o'clock, you ain't gonna get in there.
We got 20 topics. And we're not gonna be here all night. So I guess to the whole world, y'all gonna miss some of the stuff we got, because we ain't gonna be here all night. So we're gonna move on to this next one right here. Larry Nance put it out there. Larry Nance went and said, hey, is it a good idea to support a man who's talking about slavery, that it was beneficial? Larry Nance, he went and addressed that with regard to the Orlando Magic, even though it came up on a show last night called The Rabble, but then they didn't have the Larry Nance part. So, Coach Julius Hall of The Rabble.
We wanted to make sure we left something for you. I'm appalled at the Orlando Magic letting this become public. If the owner wanted to give something, he should have gave it out of his own pocket. Nobody don't care who you give to. But when your team is represented by the majority of your staff and of your command staff, your executive staff with the coach, the GM, and your team is majority black, then why are you doing something contrary to what they believe in, contrary to what their heritage is? So yeah, if I got any Orlando Magic stuff, I think I'm gonna burn
it. All right, yeah. And that's what some people throwing out there. They say you got a team that's loaded with black folks in positions, and then your team, and you support this right here. Coach Bernard Brown, what's your feelings on this?
Y'all know how I feel. And you know what? I'm not going get up. I'm upset, but I'm not going too much raise hell, because we as black folks, man, we'll raise hell one week, and then next week we go into Orlando Magic basketball game. And this is nothing new. These white owners support who they want to support. And what happened was, it probably leaked out. They didn't want it to get leaked out, and somebody leaked it out. And ain't no different than Jerry Jones standing in the line back in the days, and he said it wasn't him, but it was him. These owners, man, I'm telling you right now, we the one bringing the money to these owners, right? So if we decide to, let's say, boycott or whatever for 1 or 2, 3 games, they're losing money. You know what I'm saying? But that's not gonna happen, because it's sad. It really is. On a serious note, it's sad, and you get frustrated. But if we start as people stick together and say we ain't gonna support the Orlando Magic, we ain't gonna support the Dallas Cowboys, we ain't gonna support no racial anything when it deal with these white owners, then I guarantee you, when you hit their pocket, then things will change. But as long as we let it happen, and those guys go out there and play football and play basketball, and they're worrying about their checks and their family, and I understand that, but this America, man, they talking about it's the greatest country in the world out here. I pick it a dipper or whatever, man. Trust me, this country ain't no different than the rest of these countries. They using us to benefit them to make money. Y'all know that's what time it is. I said it, and my opinion is not opinion of Ebony Sports Reporter. My opinion of Bernard Brown.
All right, we'll move on to the next topic. University of Virgin Islands, they have done something historic. Dr. Karen Carty is now becoming the director of athletics there at the University of Virgin Islands, which is is HBCU, but they play in the NAIA. Her background is in athletics at Grambling, South Carolina State, Norfolk State. And Coach Bernard Brown, what's your thoughts with regards to now a new athletic director there at the University of Virgin Islands?
I'm laughing because I don't have the agenda on it. I don't really know about what's going on with the Virgin Islands. All I know about the Virgin Islands, they got some nice honeys there. And I'm
Coach James Hall, what's your thoughts? Dr. Karen Carty now made history. She's now director of athletics at University of Virgin Islands, UVI.
It is good because, first of all, she's a woman, and you don't have many women athletic directors, and it's probably their first ever. So I'm really happy for her. It just shows that you can go to the Virgin Islands now and go anywhere from there. She's from there. That's her school. That's her country. So she can excel from there. I'm happy for the sister making history at University of Virgin Islands.
All right. And there's some other history being made too. Brittany Griner went and said that she needed to take a mental health break. Stephen A. Smith gave his thoughts with regards to that. And Coach Julius Hall, again, because we've been, Ebony Sports Reporters, we've been talking about Brittany Griner. We've put it out there each time we had our shows when she was in Russia. And so, again, Coach Julius Hall, What's your thoughts with regard to this, Stephen A. Smith, of the situation regarding Brittany Griner?
Did she get that video? She didn't get that video, did she?
No, we didn't have that as a video. We want to talk about it, right?
Because I agree with Stephen A. Smith. If anybody should be able to take off for mental health reasons, it should be her. Although she wanna, it doesn't matter whether you're man, woman, whatever, you're in a Russian prison with the way that they treat you, you more than likely are gonna come away mentally scarred. So that's what happened to her. I guess she's feeling the repercussions from that. No matter what she was charged with, no matter what she did, it's still she was a political prisoner. And we wish her well and hope she'll be back soon. All
right. And Coach Bernard Brown, do you think she kind of rushed back, or she was rushed back by other people to go to the WNBA and probably need to take some time? Glad to see Carlos and see if Fahim. Glad to have y'all checking us out. That's right. We're all around the world.
You know what? Y'all know how I am. I'm gonna keep it real. This was going on with Brittany Griner, and it's like this here. She burned out. She mentally and physically burned out, and she getting the backslash of her being released, and the white guy is still over there in Russia. Let's keep it real. The white guy is still over there in Russia that they wanted him to come along with Brittany Griner. And the Russians said, no, you're either going to take one or take the other. They decided to take Brittany Griner. So she getting the best. Everywhere she go, you got these folks harassing her. You got these folks in the gyms harassing her. See, they don't show you all that, okay? They don't show you all that. But this girl is mentally, physically burnt out because of her being released to the United States and the white man is still over there in Russia. Okay, that's what's going on here, y'all. Let's just keep it real. That's what's going on. So she, at the end of the day, I think she should just stop playing in the WNBA for the rest of the year and get her life back in order and get her mental and physically health on the right track. Women's are very emotional. They're very emotional. And if you want,
Brown, we still got some other topics, and we want to come.
Hey, Jamal, let me finish. You asked me a question. All right, you asked me how you gonna ask me a question and then you gonna cut me off?
Because we got other topics.
Hey, we got all night long. Hey, you know what? And let me finish it off. Okay, Brittany, I love you. Take the rest of the year off. Get your life together, because Jamal cut me short. Man, you gonna ask me a question, then he gonna cut me off.
But how we have been doing it, because we are not trying to do 5-minute responses, because we got on here we got 20 items. It's not like the other show. We got 20, but I'll just go ahead, because we also infusing the videos into it, and so that all that takes some time. So, but I'm just leaving it alone. I'm gonna let y'all flow. I know that I'll be signing off at a certain time myself. So, but I'm just gonna do that. So Jerry Jones says, he sends a message to Ezekiel Elliott. He says Zeke will be able to come back possibly, and so we throwing it out there to you all. Who is a player that you would be surprised to come back, even if it's Ezekiel Elliott or some other player that you think that might possibly come back? It'll be a surprise to everyone. Coach Bernard Brown.
Hey, let me tell y'all too, because I'm on the ball now. Because I got. First of all, the only reason why they cut Zeke because of Zeke's contract, and the reason why they're gonna bring him back now because there's no contract involved. Whatever they offer Zeke, they're gonna take it or leave it. That's what it is. And I see him playing. I see him going back to either the Dallas Cowboys or the New England Patriots. But I think he's going back to the Dallas Cowboys for a lower price, and that's what's going on here. and he'll sign with the Dallas Cowboys before the end of preseason.
All right. Y'all heard Coach Bernard Brown. He put it out there. And so, Coach Julius Hall, Zeke Elliott, or you think somebody else will be a surprise signing for some team in the NFL?
Well, with Zeke, I hope he don't take anything less than what he's worth. Even though he probably ain't worth a whole lot.
He worth a whole lot.
But I just hope that he don't take too less to stay with Dallas. You know, go someplace where you can make some money. He'll be a good addition in probably Atlanta. He'll be a good addition in Jacksonville. You know, he'll be a good addition in Carolina. You know, go someplace where you can get into the offense and fit in and excel. Don't worry about Jerry Jones. They did this. See, this is that slave plantation thing that they're doing there. You know, they cut him so he could come back and we could pay you less. And see, that's why you can't complain when these guys get their money, because this is a real crude and relentless type business that don't care about nobody. It's the bottom line for the players. This is a multi-billion-dollar business, you know, and so don't sell yourself short. See,
and they're only concerned about their own pockets, not about the players. So I'm not sure if she was able. We said this one. This is one is the fastest man throwback. What was she able to load that one? Because that's the one. If she wasn't, then we'll go back.
Fastest man throwback. Was that one of the last ones you saw that say she missed?
Yeah, the two. If not, we'll go on.
No, she didn't get those two. She got the other 9. Bernard like the last 7 or so.
So we come to this right here. Best uniforms in sports. Who has the best uniforms in sports? The best uniforms in sports is whatever you think the best uniforms in sports. Coach Julius Hall, who you think got the best uniforms in sports in any sport?
I think the beach volleyball girls have the best uniforms. All their uniforms are out just outstanding. And then you have to go to track and field. Women's track and field. You said who has the best uniform? Yeah. You see after a while I say that. You see after a while why I said that. If I'm wrong, correct me when you see what I'm talking about.
Okay. To the whole country. When I came up with this topic, I was not thinking like that, but this is what happened. Ebony Sports Reporters, I might have one thought, but guess what? These coaches got their own mind. Coach Bernard Brown, best uniforms in sports for Coach Bernard Brown.
I think me personally, I think the best uniform in sports is Jamaican track team, the women's.
See,
man, I get in the car and run behind them because I know I can't catch them. Boy, hey, the Jamaican women's track team got the best one in sports. They always have been. You know, I like that green, yellow,
and black. Yes.
There you go.
All right. Bernard Brown, Coach Julius Hall, they told y'all best uniforms in sports. I was on a different level, but they told you. So Carlos, David, we're glad to have y'all, joining us. And so now we're gonna move on to this right here. We have some footage of Tompkins High School. Videos of Tompkins High School. Coach Julius Hall, go ahead and play the videos of Tompkins High School out of Savannah, Georgia.
I don't believe this was Tompkins High School because we got too many of the other people. Look, we'll play the Tompkins High School people know this ain't Tompkins High School. It's probably Jenkins. They're more reflective of Jenkins.
I got a little girl in the hood. I call her game. She don't play with that baby. I be NBA. You know I ain't never gonna say. New contract being like I play ball, little boy ain't nothing to play with. I told her pull up. She told me she can't hunt. We sharing location. I was riding in the ghost with a ghost gun. Seen you out with your kids, so you old one. And my man in the can while you taking out the trash. You gon' pop with the.
That's not us.
They ain't us. I know that
wasn't the video. That wasn't the video I saw earlier.
That's one, but yeah, you gotta play that. It's 2 of them. So yeah, so that would be 2.
I didn't see the other one that she loaded.
Really?
No, she only had one for Tompkins High
That's
School.
yeah, that's what.
It's supposed to be about 12 then. She missed that one also, Jamal.
I know they ain't us.
You got to clearly send. I would send her just the videos first and then send the other stuff second.
All right.
Then she can't miss it.
The other Tompkins High video is that they are shooting and no one even touched the rim with the ball. They are in the gym. They are shooting and the ball never touched the rim at all. Tompkins High School, Savannah, Georgia. We're gonna have it for y'all next week. We're gonna make sure y'all see Tompkins High School.
That was that's probably why it wasn't shown.
And so
it wasn't shown because of that.
So that's what happened. So Coach Bernard Brown, it appears that at Tompkins High School, they have to have the rim at 8.5 height. The height gotta be 8.5 feet. So what's your thoughts about that, Coach Bernard Brown, that Tompkins gotta have a short rim to play?
Let me tell you something right now. I know that wasn't in the 1980s. So I know that wasn't it. Trust me, and believe me, it was 10 foot. I don't know where they get that 8.5, but that sure wasn't Tompkins High School.
Me and Bernard be slamming backwards and frontwards and leg and everything else slamming.
Yeah.
At 8.5.
No, and I was jumping, and I barely can get up to 10 foot. So I know it wasn't no 8.5. I can do 8.5 with my hard shoes on. So don't ever show nothing like that when you bring me Tompkins High School, man. What's wrong with you?
It was Tompkins. And we're gonna have and next week we're gonna have the other Tompkins too, the other video for Tompkins High School.
Hey, this ain't making when we was playing in the championship and we was playing Wheeler High School and they had Brown on the team, right? And they beat us, but guess what the rim was? 8.5. Period. The rim was 8.5 and we tried to protest, but Jalen Brown, he beat us. And so this ain't making. Trust me. Tompkins would never do nothing like that. 8.5.
Coach Julius Hall, what's your thoughts? Tompkins High School, 8.5.
We gonna do no 8.5 rim. Who gonna do an 8.5 rim?
That's what y'all did.
I think you got it confused. See that on your front of your chest say Jenkins Warriors. That's who would do an 8.5. We wanted to be competitive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they have you slamming and all in the 8.5.
All right. Well, this time there's no video, but Jamaica, because we know this is the Women's World Cup going on right now in soccer.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So Jamaica defeated Brazil. So the Jamaica women's soccer team will now be in the round of 16 in the World Cup of women's soccer. Coach Julius Hall, what's your thoughts with regards to that?
Well, I'm really proud of them because they had to do a GoFundMe just to get there.
Yeah.
They didn't have any money to get there. I don't know why somebody couldn't say, this Jamaica, they're athletes over there. Let me sponsor this team. And, even Jay-Z and Michael Jordan and all these people with money could have done something for these athletes. But see, people don't look to see where they can do good. All they want to do is go and buy bottles.
Mm-hmm.
Don't go buy no bottles. Go do something commendable so everybody can say, you know what, Kanye, I like what you did over there. Them ugly shoes and all. We like what you did over there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. It's just getting it done.
All right. And Coach Bernard Brown, Jamaica women's soccer team now make it to the round of 16. What's your thoughts? And just as we're throwing out there, they had to do a GoFundMe effort with regards to this for them to even be there.
Yeah. You know what, man? It's a disgrace. It's flat out athletes in Jamaica. And for them, they had to do a GoFundMe to get where they at. And we got all these people in America that look like Jamaicans. And y'all can't, like Drew said, y'all can't say, hey, you know what? Don't worry about it. I'm gonna send you this here. Y'all can be here. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you. I know Jamal. We, on the limit, but That's what's wrong with our people. We never want to reach out and help people like Jamaican, but y'all want these little kids to buy y'all shoes, Michael Jordan. Y'all want kids to buy y'all cologne, Jay-Z. Y'all want, you know what I'm saying? I hope they win. And then they criticizing the USA soccer team for celebrating after a win to move on to advance to the next round. But these girls got to go fund me just to be there. Man, I hope they win.
All right, because they did defeat Brazil. So yes, indeed. So to everyone checking out the show, and we say share. We got to do something right now. We got to pay the bills. We're going to go to a commercial right now, and we'll be coming right back. Ebony Sports Reporters, Coach Bernard Brown and Coach Julius Hall. They're in the house. It is Bernard's birthday month. And my God, if y'all see him on the streets, woo, call the police.
No, just hug me.
All right.
Something illegal about to go down. So just
hey, I'm giving out funds.
Go to a commercial, Ebony Sports Reporters. We are back, Ebony Sports Reporters, Coach Bernard Brown, Coach Julius Hall. And now we're going to come to health and fitness. Oh, wait, hold up. Huh? Yes, ma'am. What? You said, Bernard, you said he need a switch? Yes, ma'am. You say Julius? You said Julius needs to be popped? Yes, ma'am. It's a family show? Yes, ma'am. And say, what is the thing about cards, swiping and stuff like? I'm not going to talk to you, Mama. Love you. That was my mama.
And that's the same mama that don't like you?
To everybody in the world, that's not true. My mama loved me. Bernard Brown, they told my mama not to like me. That's what happened. Well, okay, we are back, and now it's about health and fitness. We have some videos. Hopefully, all of them were loaded. Hopefully, it will be 3 of them. 3 of them. Let's see.
Those muscles look good on her.
Hey, I ain't looking at.
Something. I made a mistake in having those videos. We got Coach Bernard Brown here, and what's going to go through his mind? Oh my God! So again, it's about health and fitness. That, because again, that's about sports, health and fitness. Coach Julius Hall, what did you think about health and fitness?
I think the muscles on the first young lady looked pretty good. It wasn't too overwhelming. it just shows that she was healthy. Her outfit was, I thought she was a runway model or something because her outfit was on point. And then I'd like to talk to the gentleman to find out where I put in my application so that I can do what he was doing with getting them in the right posture to lift their weights. You know, and I'm in all sincerity, I just want to help.
Okay. Was Bernard Brown. But they say that, again, having the right form and right posture will prevent injuries when you are involved in any athletics activity. So what is your thought? What are your thoughts about that, Coach Bernard Brown, about the right posture and right positioning with regards to you being able to be in the best position?
I think they was in a great position. I think my blood pressure went up.
Oh, Lord.
And, man, I ain't gonna lie. Man, no girls. Let me tell you about black women. Man, they are the most finest creatures in the world. Trust me. Man, they make something look good, look perfect. I think they're very, especially the first one, man. I love that dress. Man, she had so much curve on that dress that I'm gonna go out there and buy the dress. Hey, call me. I got. How many more dresses you want?
Buy it in different colors, in it.
I know it. Red, pink, green, white. Hey, and then when she did this here, oh Lord, man, Lord have mercy.
She can hold you up, Bernard. She can hold you up, in it.
Yes, sir. And Jew, boy, put your mom on the phone.
I ain't never coming home.
I ain't never come home no more. You know what started this, man? Come on now. How you gonna have something like that on the Ebony Sports Reporter? Man, please.
That's what we do. That's what we do, because we show everyone. We want to show people see athletics with regards to men and women. So that's what we do. Ebony Sports Reporters, so people get to see. And so we're gonna move on to the Angels and the Orioles. The Angels and the Orioles, they are doing some things. And do you think they're gonna last? Again, Baltimore Orioles and the Los Angeles Angels, they are now in the midst. They are leading the way. Coach Bernard Brown, you think they're gonna last?
Nah, they ain't gonna last. Trust me. The way Houston and their pitching staff was going, trust me, Houston, Justin Baker got no boys playing some ball. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not an Atlanta Falcons fan, but I become their fan this year when they had 8 All-Stars. And that ain't never happened that one team had 8 All-Stars on the major league. And Jules, I mean, I know you was talking about them, and I said, boy, those brothers can play for the Braves, man. The Braves, hey, I think the Braves probably, and I guarantee you, they probably win the World Series this year. They'll win it. Yep. And some of the boy from Jamaica and overseas, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. One is a homegrown one too, out of the ATL area. And Coach Julius Hall, think the Angels and the Orioles will be able to go through it? You think they'll continue on?
Well, the closest thing to the Braves are them. I think the Braves done won 69 games. And they won 62 each, I think. You know, they're playing great. The Angels are playing great ball. And is that what Shohan taught?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So, you know, they got a great player over there. So, you know, I don't know whether they'll be able to keep up, but the Braves are playing awesome ball. When you got 62 wins already, and the Braves got 69 wins. The Braves was winning something like 30 out of 35, 36 games. They rolled. They still beat people that they beat somebody 12-0 the other day. 12-2 or something like that.
Yeah. They and they packed in the stadium packed, man. Y'all ever been to the Braves game and you walk into the concession stand? Man, Lord have mercy. That's all I got to say. There's so many fine women walking in there in the concession stand, man. Man, you may well stand by the concession stand for the whole 9 innings.
But you can't watch the game.
You can't even. I'm telling you, you can't even watch the game, man. Braves bringing me. Hey, like I said, I never was a Braves fan, man. But man, they got my attention.
I love them. I've been loving the Braves since I was a little boy.
Yeah, and they arrogant and cocky, and no boys be talking. No, you know how black folks is. They bring some rhythm to the Atlanta Braves, you know, and they're bringing the sisters out. How many sisters you be seeing coming to Atlanta Braves back in the days, Drew?
No.
Ain't been up a white Becky's. Now the sisters coming out with their halter top and their tights on, and man, they giving these Becky's a run for their money. I'm sorry, Jamal. I'm sorry.
To everyone that's looking, I'm frozen. I am frozen.
That's all your chest moving.
We move on. Shohei Ohtani, he throws a shutout and also now hits 2 home runs. So some have said that is probably the greatest day or the greatest player.
Mm-hmm.
The greatest day for a player in the Major League Baseball history.
Mm-hmm.
Is that your opinion? Or do you think there's some other player who had a greater day? So, Coach Drees Hall, what's your thoughts on that?
I'm glad you asked. I think that this guy's an alien that was dropped off to play baseball. I'm serious. This guy cannot be real. How, the dude is a pitcher and can throw shutouts.
Mm-hmm.
And hit home run.
Mm-hmm.
He hit 38?
Mm-hmm.
And they got like 70 more games left.
Mm-hmm.
So what is this guy for real? I'm serious. I really believe that he was an alien, that he is an alien from another planet. Serious. Have you seen this guy? He pitched like hell, and he hits like hell. This dude is on fire. And I thought he wasn't the real deal. I said they just doing, saying the boy just knocking home runs out of the park.
Mm-hmm.
And I wonder if they tested him because he's an alien or he on some steroids. One or two.
Okay. So Bernard Brown, was this the greatest day for a player, or is there some other day that's the greatest day?
Man, this greatest day for his player. Not only he pitched a no-hitter, and that's history. He made history. He only threw 93 pitches. He only threw 93 pitches for a no-hitter. That's unheard of. That's unheard. You probably have to throw maybe 100 and something close to it to do a no-hitter. He threw 93 pitches for a no-hitter. And for him, what he doing, man, I haven't seen him before. Trust me when I say this. Just a bad boy. And I thought baseball, Chevrolet, Coca-Cola, and all that stuff. But these brothers, man, hey, we're taking over everything. We're taking over baseball, football, basketball. Man, we must see TV. Just like Ebony Sports Reporter with us three little handsome guys and our black media, we must see TV. We prime time. And y'all don't even realize this. I'm telling you. Because y'all don't get out in the neighborhood and y'all don't party like I party. Let me tell you something. Man, I gotta have security everywhere I go, man. Trust me. Hey, and I appreciate y'all.
Make sure you give them the card while you over there.
Oh.
Make you got any of these, you need some of these so you can give to them.
Yeah, I need, that's a different one I got.
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Okay, I'm gonna get some. Trust me.
So they can see me and Jamal also.
Huh?
So they can see me and Jamal also.
I know it. Wait, they want to see y'all in person, man. They asked me, say, where's Jamal and Jules? He said, y'all always see you in the club and all that. I said, they in love.
All right, we're gonna pick a weekend and hang with you, Bernard.
Please, I'm telling you, just one weekend. And it's on me. Everything is on me. Please.
Jamal,
and I guarantee you.
You won't get in no trouble, Jamal. You're going to be with me.
You ain't gonna get in trouble.
Okay, we will move on. There's another video that we're gonna have to show next week, which basically one of the saddest days in track, but we'll do that next week. One of the saddest days in track history, track and field. But we'll move on to this. Smartest players. Who are the smartest players, or who is the smartest player that you think about or that you know of? Coach Bernard Brown.
In any sports?
Any sport.
Deion Sanders. And I'm saying this because I personally, when Atlanta was Atlanta, man, we blow the city up. Deion Sanders is one of the most smartest, recognized. He sell himself. He make money, man. This guy, when he got off at Atlanta Fulton County Airport, when he came off there with all those chains and they had a limousine waiting on him, he got that name for a reason. He is prime time. He is prime time. You know what I'm saying? He is prime time.
All right. Coach Julius Hall, smartest players. Who do you think are the smartest players?
Is that on the court, the field, or the arena, or is that outside?
We're saying on the field, on the court.
Okay, on the court or the field, I would think that the smartest player would be LeBron James. LeBron knows the game backwards and forwards, and he's played it so much he can anticipate what players are doing. You got players that that elevated players like Magic Johnson when he was point guard. He got everybody involved and he could dish out the ball and do things. But on the basketball court, I would have to say it is LeBron James overall, and then second it would be it would be Tom Brady on the football field. I'm not a Tom Brady fan. I don't like Tom Brady at all. But Tom Brady was smart. He took players that weren't elite athletes and made them stars. And so you could take a player and make them who aren't elite athletes and make them stars, then you're pretty brilliant in my book.
Okay. All right. And now we move on to another element where we showcase athletes, and we now doing Sailor Hawkins. Sailor Hawkins, she is a diving champion, Sailor Hawkins, and we should have a video of Sailor Hawkins.
This is for you, Bernard. Did you want me to end that? It'd take a second to come back up for you, Jamal. Hold on.
Well, I'm going to say to all the whole world, I had told them the first 30 seconds. I had said that. So I want you all to say, I said the first 30 seconds, but the producer decided to take it a little longer for Coach Bernard Brown. I had said the first 30 seconds. I gave instruction. First 30 seconds. But
she did not hear you. She did not do what you wanted. She played 4 minutes. She put up there 4 minutes and 8 seconds. And I said, that's too long. But I said, I'll play a minute of it because I didn't want Bernard to, cuss me out for playing 30 seconds.
Coach Bernard Brown, what are your thoughts about our diving champion Sailor Hawkins?
The words that's coming out of my mouth is not a reflection of Ebony Sports Reporter. I can't swim, but I damn sure dive in that water and let her come save me. Man. Now that's a 20. That's a 20. I mean, what her name? Sarah?
Sailor.
Mm-hmm. Hey, if I was on Gilligan Island, girl, come rescue me. That's a fine. That girl, that's a fine thing. Hey, I'm sorry, ladies. I understand. But man, that's a fine. I ain't never seen nobody wearing a baby suit and dive in it. And she got that beautiful smile and her complexion. Where's she from? Jamaica?
I'm not going to give you that information.
She's from here.
Man, I can't swim, but I swallow all that water for her to come get me. Drew, I swallow all that.
All I want to do, Bernard, is see whether she's certified to give CPR. Because even if you ain't drowning, you want to fake like you drowning, and hope she has to come give you mouth to mouth. You be able to like this here.
I'm drowning. Hey, can we see that again? Can we see that again?
Mouth to mouth.
Can we see that again? No, don't worry about it. Hey. Boy, don't cheat. I ain't never seen no cheeks like that in my life. Hey, I'm sorry. Boy, I'm glad I came over here tonight, boy. Y'all good, boy. Hey, now that's a birthday present for the rest of the month, boy. Trust me.
That's why he loaded all that for you.
I appreciate it. I appreciate you, boy. You're a good little fella.
We will move on. Coach Juice already gave his opinion, his thoughts already. So we just move on. And we now come to WWE football. WWE football. We got a video. WWE football. And this is
Go Flip! Oh, Come out! Go Flip!
Hey.
That sounds like what he did to Ronald.
That's like Ronald Wilson.
No.
That's like Ronald, I'm telling you.
That's what we do to Coach Bernard Brown. So that's what that was about. Yes. Woo. And we got some others. We got loaded, but he had to be coming on. We got some other stuff been loaded too for Coach Bernard Brown. Be back in next week. We got some stuff because the associate producer trying to tell me I gotta have all the stuff in on Wednesday before Wednesday night is over with. Because I have a bunch of stuff up. We got some stuff next week too. Woo. But Coach Julius Hall, what's your thought with regard to that?
I want to know whether that was real WWE football or whether that was just something that the guy did on the field that just resembles WWE. They let him play it. I don't think they'll let you do that on no football field. Because you can break somebody's neck.
Yeah, that's what he did. Yeah, that's that. Yeah.
That's WWE football for real?
Oh, no, that's football. That is regular football. Mm-hmm. And I got some other videos, too. Some of the stuff that is damaging. That was one I said, okay, I'll run with this one right there. So, yeah, that was a regular game right there. Yeah.
But then, this is what got me. Let's look at that one more time, because was the other guy, was he an alien? I'm serious. Y'all watch this. He was flying.
Come out! Go flip! Woo! Oh, whoa!
He leaped up in the air and went 6 feet before he got to that guy.
Man. Yeah. That's football.
So, Coach Bernard Brown, what's your thoughts?
Man, that's football. That's football back in the day. I'm telling you right now, that looked like me throwing Ronald Wilson across the fence in Garden City. Man, now that's football. This thing we looking at now, I don't know what that is. You know what I'm saying? That's why I can't turn my neck all the way around because hitting somebody so hard. Juice, y'all know, man, back in the days, boy, we would kill them.
That's why they
and
called
if
you
we
Ray.
don't, and if we don't kill them like that, Coach Turner be on the sideline and look at you like, son, what you doing? They taught us how, back then, they taught us how to just hurt somebody, you know, and that's football. These days, man, I don't know. These days, nah. So Ronald Wilson, I mean, we went to college together, Fort Valley State, and I love you, but I had to show Jamal that, hey, we don't play in Wolverines, man. We take you out. Especially if we losing game, let us get behind and see what happens. And Drew, let us get behind and see what happens. We may not win the game, but we're going to win the fight.
You better knock somebody out the game, they used to tell us.
That's right. Hey, I don't know what Jake can do or what grows what. All I know, when we was at talking, Coach Turner didn't play. You either gonna take him out or he gonna take you out. Period.
Okay. So, excuse me. You all have heard the lies that have been said. But we move on. The Big Ten trying to go up to 16 teams right now. The Big Ten saying 16 teams. Big Ten. They're looking making some moves. So, hey, what's your thoughts regarding the expansion regarding the Big Ten, Coach Bernard Brown?
You know what? I mean, they can go up to 30 teams if they want to. If you ain't playing in the SEC, you ain't playing no football. Because the championship road go through SEC. And the next couple years, you got to go through Georgia. So they can expand it. They can do whatever they want to do. But Georgia is the team to beat for the next 3 years. They already got the number one class coming in this year. They got the number one class coming in next year. They got the number one class coming in a year after that. That's why Alabama, that's why Sagan, that's why he about to retire, man. Hey, he ain't get no boys like they used to because, you know, University of Georgia. So the Big Ten can go to 30, 40, 50 team, whoever team they want. But the road go through right down there at Georgia. That's where the road go through, Jamal and Julius.
All right. Coach Julius Hall. But what the deal is, the Big Ten has the largest television package. And so that's what some people are like, hey, that's why it is attractive for them because they say with regard to the Pac-10, the Pac-10 doesn't have it. But the Big Ten has the best football package deal out of all of them, out of SEC and everybody else. But you know, so what's your thoughts with regards to the Big Ten possibly expanding in those teams like in California and also in Arizona, think about going over there? What you think is going to be the future?
Well, the Big Ten had their own channel and everything. So that, you know, the Big Ten was, Fox used to carry the SEC channel or something like that. One of those, but the Big Ten, being that they were playing in the West Coast almost, Mountain Time and West Coast time. Mm-hmm. People get up and they see their games and they get to see their games later at night. Mm-hmm. So that's what football was all about. You could watch football all day long because it's a game at 11 o'clock in the morning, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. It ain't like that in baseball and basketball. You're going to watch basketball one time at night or twice, 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock. So they got that package because they were able to give you games late at night when people got off work and everything else, and people were watching it. But getting like Bernard said, I agree with him. It don't matter. You still have to come through because it's all about discipline and how a team adjusts to those big games and how disciplined they are with blocking and the techniques and everything. They're gonna beat you at the skill positions. And Big Ten always got exciting running backs, prolific quarterbacks, but they can't win those big games. We out block them, and we out finesse them in the SEC. You know? So
yeah.
Well, some of them, the schools, they want the revenue, they want the money. So again, college sports, that's what it's about. So we move on to this right here. We're gonna go back a 2018 throwback, and the video should be loaded, should be there. A 2018 throwback. DJ Tene, bro.
Was that Bernard?
Yeah, that's me, Jew. That's me. I had all of them flying. That's me. They're flying with their little short
It appears to me like they all played for Tompkins. Everybody went flying, played for Tompkins. So, Coach Hall, what's your thoughts with regard to that when you saw that?
That was a great play.
Any other play you think matched something like that? So again, that's a 2018 throwback right there. Any other play that you see somebody get picked out like that?
Well, yeah, that wasn't bad, but I think two of the toughest ones I ever seen was when Allen Iverson shucked Michael Jordan and then told him come back right here. Y'all remember that? Allen Iverson shucked Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan went that way. Allen Iverson stood there, looked at him and said, come back again. Shuck him again and went that way.
I guess we have a video for that. Yeah, go ahead.
That was the coldest I ever seen when he shucked Michael Jordan like that.
Yeah.
Coach Bernard Brown. What's your
best one?
That?
The best one I ever seen. That was okay. The best one I ever seen when the Los Angeles Lakers was playing the Philadelphia 76ers, and Dr. J went behind the backboard, hung up in the air for 20 seconds, and came around on the other end and dropped it in. Come on now, how you gonna go behind the backboard and still up in the air and still come around on the other end? That's the best play, I swear for God, y'all, that I ever seen in my whole life. How could somebody come and like in the air that long and come behind on the other side? Can y'all play that next week, Jamar?
I guess we'll do some research with regards to that.
Seriously, even Magic Johnson said on that when they got a feature of the Lakers, he said he never seen. He said Dr. J came behind on the other end, and he was just like, okay, I'm floating. Okay, I see when y'all get over here. I mean, and they beat him like Moses said. 4-0. They beat him 4-0.
You're right, Bernard. That probably was the greatest.
That's the greatest. I have never seen nothing like that, Jewish. For a man to come on the other side and be flying up in the air. Dr. J was the first one fly from the free throw line all the way up and slam on the dunking contest, and then Jordan did it. But Dr. J, man, if they give this man credit, what credit is due, he saved the NBA and the ABA. But they don't give him credit, what credit is due. Dr. J was a bad boy.
All right. And so now we're going moving up towards closing on out, and we are now coming to Fatima Jameh. Fatima Jameh, who is a long jumper.
This is for you, Bernard.
And for everyone looking at, we're around the entire world. So I make sure that we pull stuff from athletes from around the entire world, and also all sports. We try to cover all sports. Coach Julius Hall, he's not a fan of soccer and hockey, but we still make sure it's all covered. So we come to other unique sports also, but we try to look at everyone. We try to look at men and women. So we cover everyone. So we look at diving also. So we had the long jump tonight. We had a long jumper last week, and we also had a long jumper tonight, and Fatima Jameh. So again, Coach Julius Hall, what's your thoughts on Fatima Jameh as a long jumper?
Can I show you something real quick?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Right there. Did y'all see that?
I seen it.
It was sand. I'm not a big fan of sand. I don't like sand nowhere on me. Even when I go to the beach, the sand get on me. I got to get the sand off me. But that sand was perfectly placed on her. Did y'all see that? That was artistic. I mean, you're really serious. It was a Monet, a Picasso, or whatever that was. You know, the sand was perfectly placed. Yeah, that's all I got to say.
Coach Bernard Brown, Fatima Jameh.
Hey, y'all didn't see nothing that I seen when she jumped out that box. Did y'all see that little man named Bernard Brown sitting in there and caught her?
You caught her.
I caught her. I was waiting on her when she jumped. Hey, now I take something back. That probably was the best uniform I ever seen in my life.
It was an outstanding uniform.
Yeah. After she got done, it wasn't no sand on that sheet.
Wasn't no uniform either.
I know. Hey, boy. Hey, happy birthday, Bernard.
Jamal.
I'm
Jamal.
glad you got all this for me, Jamal. I appreciate it, man.
Jamal, Bernard, I wonder if he could get that one in slow motion for us. Because we want to see how in the world did the uniform disappear while she was jumping. So if you could get that in slow motion so we can analyze it, that would be good for the next show. You know, can you give me that same answer you just gave Bernard a few minutes ago, that intellectual answer you just gave him? Well, we can see whether we can get something in regards to that.
Yeah, definitely. Hey,
we will comply. We will comply.
Man, this is the best sports show. This is the best show in the world, man. You don't get that like this.
Yeah,
Trust me.
This one of the best ones I've been on, Jamal. I take my hand.
Thank you.
I gotta bow down to you, boy. You setting it off. They don't do this on regular sports shows.
They don't. They don't.
We giving people something to watch here.
Yeah. And what's so crazy? They come. Not only they watching it, they watching us with response. Man, trust me, you can't get nothing better than this here. This must see TV, y'all.
Yes. We now move on to Ebony Sports Reporters Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame. Some of you think that should be in the Hall of Fame, Ebony Sports Reporters Hall of Fame. And what's going to happen is that what's going to occur, our Black media will be having awards. But guess what we're going to be doing too? Ebony Sports Reporters, we have now decided we're going to have some folks that we'll put in the Hall of Fame, at least, even for the Digital Hall of Fame. So who is someone that you think should be in the Hall of Fame? Coach Bernard Brown.
You know what? Hey, I'm gonna be honest with y'all on a serious note. I should be on the Hall of Fame. Ebony Sports, I ain't gonna call nobody name but me. What? Who you think? If I ain't calling Jules, if I ain't calling Jamal, I'm calling me. I should be in the Hall of Fame. And talking. Look here. The next time y'all start getting these votes and stuff, man, y'all, all I need is 5 votes, man. Come on, man. What's wrong with y'all? I must be CTV. Thanks to Julius Hall and our Black media. Put me in the Hall of Fame, y'all.
You are
on my birthday.
You are an agent for Ebony Sports Reporters. No one a part of Ebony Sports Reporters can be in the Hall of Fame. It is us giving accolades to others. And so, Coach Julius Hall, we now go to you because we see Coach Bernard Brown is out. So, who do you think should be in the Hall of Fame?
Is that our Hall of Fame, the Ebony Sports Reporters?
Ebony Sports Reporters Hall of Fame, our Hall of Fame. So yes.
Okay, well, no, we need to do. We need to start pinning these guys up, and we'll put somebody in every week.
Yes, that was it. That way,
one person in every week. Okay, then because we know all the players and we know who all these guys will get. One of my players that I would throw in the Ebony Sports Hall of Fame from, and it has to be, it's somebody local, right?
Right. Yes. Yeah.
The first person I would put in probably would be I got several people that I'll be nominating to go in and have the panel vote on. But one of the people that I would love to see go into our Hall of Fame would be Lamar Owens, Daring Award winner. And then not only did he win the Daring Award, I think he probably the only person with his son came back and won the Daring Award also.
All right.
Okay. I didn't understand the question. Okay, so, and this on a serious note, the person that I will put in the Hall of Fame, this guy was a bad dude. This guy would drop 35 on you, period. And when you're talking about Dr. J can jump, this guy can jump out of the ceiling. I will put my brother, Darryl Mathis, DL, in Ebony Sports Reporter Hall of Fame. I would definitely do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And we say to the audience out there, if you think somebody should be in our Hall of Fame, go send it to Ebony Sports Reporters. And we will now begin looking at that. Because, again, that's what we do. Because, again, we're not like all the other sports shows. We do things a little differently. Y'all know I try to give y'all soccer. I try to give y'all cricket. I try to give y'all this. I try to give y'all women and men. And then, of course, some people don't like. They don't like soccer or hockey. But guess what? We do that on Ebony Sports Reporters. But that's why we have our show. That's what we do. What we do. And, again, I try to give y'all athletes, female athletes. Other people, they look at other things, and that's what has been going on. As y'all probably noticed for the past couple of weeks, that's what we've been doing. And Coach Julius Hall has had some comments about these female athletes. So again, we are here. But we're going to close out right now. We got a closeout video from one of the coaches of Ebony Sports Reporters.
And understand this, there's 77 academic scholarships to one athletic scholarship. So there are 77 kids, just because they did their schoolwork, get the same opportunity as the one person that got an athletic scholarship. So first and foremost, as a parent, we want to always drive education, because most people say we want to have something to fall back on. My motto is we want to have something to fall forward on. We don't want to look back. So start in the classroom, and the rest will take care of itself.
Can we play this one more time so the people in the back of the room can hear?
Yes, sir.
We're going to play it one more time so the people in the back of the room can hear.
And understand this, there's 77 academic scholarships to one athletic scholarship. So there are 77 kids, just because they did their schoolwork, get the same opportunity as the one person that got an athletic scholarship. So first and foremost, as a parent, we want to always drive education, because most people say we want to have something to fall back on. My motto is we want to have something to fall forward on. We don't want to look back. So start in the classroom, and the rest will take care of itself.
So again, the people in the back were the people from Tompkins. So that's why now they have gotten it. They have heard it. So again, you understand academic scholarships. Yes. So again, any thoughts you got with regards to that, Coach Bernard Brown?
I really didn't hear it, but just because it was Coach, I know it was something beautiful. I know he get back. And let me tell you something, and then I ain't trying to hold it. I met him, normally we'd be on Sports Pro, and we don't know, but I met him last year in Miami. Man, great guy, great family, man. This guy is funny. I didn't realize he was that tall and that big, you know. So whatever he said and what he was doing, I know it was something good, because I really didn't hear it.
You couldn't hear it because of the mic? What was the problem?
I didn't hear anything he said. I just seen him talking and with the little guy there. I didn't hear it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it wasn't loud enough.
Oh, okay. Well, I think that what he's saying is spot on with what needs to be instilled in all our student athletes. You got to get the books so you can have something to fall forward on. Don't fall back on education. Fall forward on education. Because sports is just for a little while. Your education is for as long as you live. So he teaches a great principle, and for all student athletes, because this is what needs to be taught. Coach DeLoach is a part of the 2717 training facility, and him and Coach Sam Carter, and they teach these young people discipline. They give them a male to look up to, that role model, that example, and both of them are excellent examples of what these kids should be modeling themselves after. So we appreciate it. You see how early he was started. He started with this young boy, that young, teaching him, don't worry about the sport. We're gonna get you there athletic wise, but we need you to worry about academics so that you have something to fall forward on, so you won't have to worry about falling backwards, because you don't need to look back. Great conversation with, and this is what all our young people need to be hearing, especially those ones that those at-risk youth that are those system impacted kids that we need to just get a hold of, so we can teach them these principles. Thank you, Coach Rob DeLoach.
Yeah, absolutely.
And this has been Ebony Sports Reporters, Coach Julius Hall, Coach Bernard Brown. And we'll be back next week. Again, we say share. Always come back, check out all the shows on Our Black Media. And so then that way, again, we have reruns. You can join in and look at everything. And so we say, guess what? Check us out again. Peace. Yeah. We out here.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, bro. Hey, great show. Thank you, Jamar. Happy birthday.
I like that.